is that as we get older, we lose the ability to make a molecule called NAD, which we work on in my lab. And without NAD, our bodies are not very well equipped to fight diseases, including infections. This inflammasome, which I'm kind of showing as a ball, but it's obviously much smaller, it is regulated by the levels of NAD.
What does NAD stand for?
Nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. Think of NAD as a small chemical that we need for life. It controls about 500 or so chemical reactions in our body. It's needed for those.
Wow.
But we make less of it and we destroy more of it as we get older. But here's the thing, that two of these sirtuin proteins that we work on in my lab are controlling inflammation through this inflammasome protein complex. And as we lose NAD, one possibility in older people is that the inflammasome is now dysregulated, and that goes crazy and leads to this cytokine storm that can eventually kill people. We have drugs that people are trying to dampen that down. And one of the things that we're trying now in a clinical trial is a molecule that the body can use to make more NAD, an NAD precursor, we call it.
Wow.
And there are patients being dosed right now in, I think, 4 hospitals, or at least going to be 4 hospitals, where we'll see if that is one of the ways to give older people resilience.
So the body stops making NAD, stops producing it the older we get, and it's one of the causes that helps us defend against infections, inflammation, disease.
Well, we think so. What we see is when there's an infection, the virus actually chews up a lot of NAD. So cells, even if you're not old, the virus will deplete cells of NAD. And we think that that's a problem. Cells need NAD for life. If we don't have NAD, we're dead in about 30 seconds.
Wow.
But also, without that energy, you could easily imagine that the body is unable to fight the infection, but also could be an issue late in the viral infection where the body starts turning on itself.
At the moment, there's no supplements out there that you could buy that have NAD to help you replenish NAD. Is that right?
Oh, well, so, I'm a Harvard professor. I don't hawk any molecules or recommend any. I have to be very clear about that. But there are people, some companies that are selling NAD precursors.
Really? Interesting. Okay.
But I don't endorse or recommend any of those.
Sure. Testosterone is also something that men lose, that stop producing over time as well, which helps you